Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Now, have you ever wondered of how the Earth's continents were arranged during the age of the dinosaurs? They look like our continents as of today, or it look quite differently? And the answer to that question is the topic that I will reveal to all willing to lend their ears for today. For this topic, I have done sufficient research on related details that I wanted to share to you all. Therefore, revealing the title that you've all been waiting for, it's Pangaea the Supercontinent. I choose this particular title because I want to highlight of the fact that our continents will move from its position today, say maybe in another 50 million years to come, just like it did 300 million years ago. As you can see, Pangaea is basically the combination of all 7 continents, making the Earth look like it has one massive lump of dirt and greens. According to the Continental Drift Theory that was proposed by Alfred Wegener in 1912, the Earth's plate moves around a half to 4 inches per year, which is equivalent to 1.3 to 10 centimeters. This would mean that the plates are always in constant motion, but at an incredibly slow pace, which can be totaled up to an incredible amount of distance after a few million years. This theory was also supported by several geological findings, such as the discovery of identical flora and fauna on widely different and separated continents, as in this picture. As you can see in this picture, there is the flora of Glossopteris fern that were found on several continents of Gondwanaland. And not only that, there are several historical animals that were found on different continents that were of one landmass, that is the Gondwana. Then there's also the fact that the coal mines in Pennsylvania and the ones across Poland, Germany and Great Britain all have similar compositions. This was recently discovered and it indicated that they were of the same landmass. Some other continents were also found to have an apparent fit with each other, similarly like a puzzle piece, such as between the Africa and the South America continents. Other than that, most of the mountain chains present in different continents, like the Appalachian in the US and Morocco's Atlas Mountains, are a part of Central Pangaea Mountains that were formed after the collision of the supercontinents Gondwanaland and Russia. Moving on from there, there will surely be animals that thrive on Pangaea, which is during the Permian period, and it's not the dinosaurs that first roamed this supercontinent. Based on scientific discoveries related to this topic, it was determined that there were 2 main types of animals. These animals also include the Traversodontidae, which represents one of the first mammals of this planet. This family of animals are typically herbivores, which teeth are designed to maximize the chewing of plants. Now, the second type of animals that were found on this supercontinent were the Procolophonids, which are the ancestors of the turtles today. As you can see in this picture, it may seem like it's a lizard, but it's actually the ancestor of the turtles. This can be easily proven by the backward pointing spikes on their cheeks. Then it was around 230 million years ago, after a mass extinction event called as the Great Dying, that the earliest dinosaurs emerged on this continent. Yes, there was a massive extinction phase happened before the comet strike on the dinosaurs. Now, a fun fact, before the Permian period, the surface of the land of the Pangaea was dominated by huge bugs. Imagine being in the presence of a hawk-sized dragonfly and that dragonfly was flying towards you. I mean, that was scary. After hearing about the animals that thrives on Pangaea, some of you may be thinking of how the continental plates nowadays came to be. Around 180 million years ago, the top side of Pangaea broke apart with its bottom side, creating Laurasia and Gondwana continents due to the movement of plates on the mantle surface of Earth. Laurasia is made out of continents of North America, Asia, and Europe, while Gondwana is made out of South America, Antarctica, Australia, India, Africa, and the Arabian lands. 135 million years ago, these two continents broke apart even more through the massive lava flows and the formation of seas and oceans like the Pacific Ocean. As these different continents move as indicated by these red arrows, the planet came into form as of today. Therefore, I hope that I have answered all my earlier questions and maybe some other questions that you viewers may have been wondering. Through the Continental Drift Theory, the movement of Earth's tectonic plates can be predicted. The Geoscience Department of the Oregon State University had made a prediction about 50 million years from now that the western part of the Africa will collide into Europe, creating a new large mountain. The Pacific Ocean will be much smaller and the Atlantic Ocean will be much larger during that time. Now, after knowing that the plates can move, how would you think that the world would look like, say, in another 50 or 100 million years to come? I mean, considering if our planet survives that long. Now, that's all to my speech for today. Thank you for all that is listening. Have a nice day.